Hello. This is going to be my presentation over the author Ted Arnold. To start out with, I would hand out a worksheet to my students with a brief biography of Ted Arnold, along with some of my favorite books by him and my sources, and then a description of what I liked about his books. After that, I would read the students one of his books. The one I have here today is Fly Guy Meets Fly Girl. And after we read the book, I would present them with a worksheet. The worksheet goes over a few brief questions about the author and what we learned, and then also a story map of the book that I present. And it would list the author, the book title, characters, beginning, middle, and end. And then I would also present it where they make their own insect pet, and they would draw it right here, the make your own insect pet. So, Ted Arnold. Ted Arnold is known for his Fly Guy books, but it didn't start there. At the age of 10, he started taking illustration classes in an abandoned dentist office. From there, his love for drawing really grew, and he really wanted to be an illustrator. He started to go to Florida State University, where he met his wife, Carol, where she was also getting her degree. He graduated first, but instead of going into his major, he took odd-end jobs like graphic design to get his wife through her degree. Her degree was in elementary education, and afterwards, Ted Arnold started illustrating, but his love for children's books really grew once he started reading to some of her students. Although his inspiration grew from there, not until he had his first son did he write his first book, which was No Jumping on the Bed. And from there, his illustrating and writing really grew, and he drew inspiration from his own children and her students. In 2008, he was presented multiple awards, including the Dr. Seuss Geisel Honor Award in 2008 for his I Spy Fly Guy book. And the Fly Guy books really took off, and he's written over 100 books now, and series just keep coming out. So I'm going to read this book for you guys. It's called Fly Guy Meets Fly Girl. A boy had a pet fly. He named him Fly Guy. Fly Guy could say the boy's name. Buzz. Here's Buzz. Chapter 1. One day, Buzz and Fly Guy were bored. Fly Guy said, "Funsy?" "Yeah," said Buzz. "Let's do something fun." Buzz and Fly Guy went for a walk. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. They played chase and they cooled off in the fountain. A girl was running. A fly was chasing her. "Don't worry," said Buzz. "Flies aren't pests. They're pets." "I know," said the girl. "This is my pet. Her name is Fly Girl." Chapter 2. Buzz says, "This is Fly Guy. He can do tricks." Here's Fly Guy doing tricks for Buzz. "Fly Girl can do tricks too," said the girl. Look at her trick. "Fly Guy eats gross stuff," said Buzz. "Ew." "Fly Girl eats grosser stuff," said the girl. "Fly Guy can say my name," said Buzz. Buzz. "Fly Girl can say my name too. Liz." "Do you want to play on the swing?" said Buzz. "Sure," said Liz. Chapter 3. Fly Girl and Fly Guy sat side by side. Fly Guy said, "Wuzzle, wuzzle." "That's fly talk for, you are nice." Fly Girl said, "Wuzzy wuzzy, that's fly talk for your nice too." Wuzzle wuzzle wuzzy wuzzy, wuzzle wuzzy wuzzy wuzzy. Girl and Fly Guy talked and talked. Oh, they're starting to daydream. Wuzzy wuzzy wuzzle wuzzle, wuzzy 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 wuzzle. Daydreaming about getting married. Wuzzy wuzzy, wuzza wuzzy, wizzy wuzzle wuzzle. Home sweet home. We're daydreaming about getting married and Buzz and Liz being there and finding a home sweet home with children. Then Fly Guy said, "Buzz." And Fly Girl said, "Liz." Look, thinking about them, missing them. Fly Girl and Fly Guy and Fly Girl. That is fly talk for let's be friends. Wuzzy, what's up? "See you soon," said Buzz to Liz. Buzz and Liz. "Funsy?" "Yeah," said Buzz. "That was fun." I really like these books. He does a lot of the illustrations for his books on the computer and everything, and I think that the detail and the squiggles within every picture is just really interesting, and I don't know if you can get a good look at that, but there's lots of detail he does into it, and I really enjoy it. And I like his comical sense in almost every book he does. So after I present this book, I would give the handout to my students. Keep in mind we have already presented my brief biography for the author, so they can answer his name, where he went to school, what was the first book he wrote, things like that. And then after reading the book, they have a breakdown of the story map here, and then they can create their own insect pet, which is really fun. So a little bit of everything, be able to answer and review what we talked about, being able to lay out the story, and then something fun for them to create their own insect pet. I really enjoy these books and everything that he puts into them. They're really interesting and entertaining and funny, yet I guess short enough to keep my 2- and 3-year-old entertained the whole time. So I think it's a good way to keep them engaged and be able to break it down, because he does have always has an easy beginning, middle, and end that is clear to see in each of his books. So I really recommend him in those books, as well as his science takes on those, where he has science books that are presented by Buzz and Fly Guy, where you can learn about insects and mammals and things like that. Within those books, there's breakdowns of words for, I guess, being able to pronounce them as well as understand what they are. It's easy to follow. And because science is being presented by some characters you may already know, it is really fun and entertaining. So that's my breakdown of the book and the author. I hope you guys enjoy it, and you have a great day.